Good afternoon, everyone. Today is day 70 now, H2 of doing lead code. And yesterday we have solved lead code contest 387. Let's see who is calling. अच्छा बैलेंस खत्म होने वाला है कोई दिक्कत वाली बात है नहीं. Today we are going to solve like क्या किया अपन वीकली कॉन्टेस्ट 387 दी है तो 387 के पीछे वाले देनी पड़ेगी ना. तो 14th नंबर वाले पेज पे थे वी आर ऑन 14th पेज. 87 के पीछे ये है y equal to 124 25. Let us try our best to solve it. Let's go. मिनिमम ऑपरेशन टू एक्सीड थ्रेशोल्ड वैल्यू 1 ये वाला पहला है 50 है. इसके आगे वाला देखना सेम ही सवाल है क्या. नो कुछ तो गड़बड़ दिया है तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं. इसको वाला सॉल्व करता हूँ. मिनिमम ऑपरेशन टू एक्सीड थ्रेशोल्ड वैल्यू 1. You are given a zero index integer array nums and an integer k. In one operation, you can remove one occurrence of smallest element of nums. The minimum number of operation needed so that all elements in array are greater than or equal to k. In one operation, you can remove one occurrence of the smallest element in the nums. सॉर्ट कर दो. 9 चाहिए तो 4 डिलीट करने पड़ेंगे. 1 चाहिए 1 से बड़ा है तो कोई डिलीट नहीं करना. लोअर बाउंड ढूंढते हैं इसका. लोअर बाउंड के का लोअर बाउंड ढूंढना. अब ये लोअर बाउंड बनेगा और लोअर बाउंड को माइनस करेंगे. And this will be written nums of size minus lower bound. इसका 2 आ रहा है इसको आना चाह रहा है. Minimum number of operation to exceed threshold value 2. You are given a zero index integer array num and an integer k. You are allowed to perform some operation on a nums where in single operation you can select two smallest integer x and y from nums, remove x and y from nums, insert minimum of x comma y into 2 plus max of x comma y at any position in array. Okay. Uh, Let काइंड ऑफ प्रायोरिटी क्यू का नहीं लग रहा क्या ये? वही लग रहा है मेरे को तो। सिंपल प्रायोरिटी क्यू, प्रायोरिटी क्यू क्या होता है? मिनिमम वाला प्रायोरिटी क्यू। हम्म। हाँ यो। अब क्या करना है मेरे को? ऑटो क्या करना है मेरे को? क्यू डॉट ए। नो। क्या करना है मेरे को भाई? साइज ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 2 से ऊपर है तभी तो कुछ कर पाएगा। सो ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू, देखो क्या करना है। इवेंट होगा एक, ए विल बी इक्वल्स टू, और एक्स निकाल लो, इनमें है एक्स, क्यू डॉट साइज, क्यू डॉट टॉप, इंट वाई इक्वल्स टू क्यू डॉट, इसको टॉप भी करना पड़ेगा, क्यू डॉट टॉप, इंट वाई इक्वल्स टू क्यू डॉट टॉप एंड क्यू डॉट टॉप। दोनों मिल गए। अब क्या करना है मेरे को? सिंपली इंसर्ट क्या करना है? इंसर्ट क्या करना है? क्यू डॉट इंसर्ट, क्यू डॉट पुश। क्या करना है मेरे को? min of x comma y into 2 प्लस max of x comma y, ये पुश करना। अब इसमें तो तेरा ऑपरेशन चला जाएगा ना, तो तेरे को मिनिमम नंबर ऑफ ऑपरेशन, रिटर्न मिनिमम नंबर ऑफ ऑपरेशन ये टू int of equals to 0। ये किया तो तेरा एक पूरा ऑपरेशन खत्म हो गया। अगर फर्स्ट क्लास में सबसे पहले इधर ही देख लेते हैं, इफ q डॉट टॉप, if it is what if it is greater than or equal to k, then we can break, simply return off करना। अब कितना हुआ? ठीक है, मतलब एक रॉन्ग आंसर के साथ आगे चल सकते हैं अपन। काउंट पेयर ऑफ, बोला मैंने भी चश्मा। काउंट पेयर्स ऑफ connectable servers in a weighted tree network. You are given a unrooted weighted tree with n vertices representing server number from 0 to n minus 1, and array edges where edge of I is ai, bi, and weight I represents bidirectional edge between vertices vertex A and vertex B of weight W weight I. You are also given an integer signal speed to server A and B are connectable through a through a server C if A is smaller than B. Two server A and B are connectable through a server C if A is smaller than B, A not equal to C and B not equal to C. The distance from C to A is divisible by signal speed. Distance from C to B is divisible by signal speed. The path from C to B and path from C to A do not share any edge. Hmm. Return an integer array count of length n, where count of I is a number of server peers that are connectable through the server I. Okay, if this is the server, and through this, if I want to connect some, so which I will connect basically through two. So टू के पीछे कितने हैं? एक दो है, टू के आगे तीन है, तो तीन दूने सहा, यही है छह। तीन है, तीन के आगे तीन है, छह। और अच्छा, इधर देखते जरा आके, ये है। तो शेयर नहीं करना चाहिए, वो भी इम्पोर्टेंट बात है। ये तो एक तो इंट्यूशन आ गए, एक दो तीन, तो ये तीन मिलके इन तीनों के साथ कर सकते, फिर एक नौ। अच्छा, वो भी डिविजिबल होना चाहिए। सिग्नल स्पीड इधर तक, इधर से इधर तक आने का डिस्टेंस कितना है वो पता होना चाहिए, इधर से इधर तक जाने का डिस्टेंस। ये डिविजिबल, ये जहाँ भी जा सकते हैं यहाँ से। दे शुड नॉट बी कनेक्टेड। Well, the problem is, how can I think of not sharing same age? Hmm. The input is generated such that ages represent a valid tree. अगर वो tree है, it means it does not contain any cycle or loop. I'm doing something. मेरे को एक बात बताओ. If I do DFS at this point, if DFS at this point, तो मेरे पास चार चीजें रिटर्न होंगी. एक होगा ये वाला DFS चार वाला, तो I will have चार वाला DFS. Then I have two वाला DFS. Then I have one वाला DFS, and then I have one more DFS which is 0 पे, 6 पे और 5. ठीक है. Okay, so I have something kind of this. Like, let me implement and try to do the like may or may not. मैं क्या सोच रहा हूँ? Treat every point as a C. Let's suppose this is a C. Suppose this is a C. Or in my case, I'm treating this is a C point. And A is smaller than B is just a bakchodi. It is not required to be handled because we can do it as a vice versa. If suppose A is greater than B, then make A equals to B and B equals to A, and then this like swap this and this will be again the same condition, whatever it is. A is smaller than B. So A is smaller than B or greater than B is just bakchodi, not required to handle. And let's treat this is as a center point C. Okay. Now I will ask go for DFS for this, go with DFS for this, go with DFS for this. And it will go for DFS, 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 and from each DFS it will return us DFS it will return us okay, 3 is a whatever signal speed. So it will return like it will go till here. Okay, no issue. यहाँ तक sum 3 था. यहाँ तक हो गया 4 5 6 तो यहाँ तक distance is 6. So yes, this will return 1 because 6 is divisible by whatever it is. Okay, it will return 1. Now it 4 will go to here. 7 plus 4 will be 11 and this is not divisible by, so this will return 1 only. 1. This will return 0. Now, so this will go to like where 6 and 6 will be 10 and 10 is not divisible by 3, then it will return 0. So what is a total here? So DFS is basically returning number of um, so this will return 1, this will return 2, so this will essentially return 1 here for him from here 1. And now for this 0 also, it is divisible by 3 distance, so plus 1 will be added and this will return 2 here. Nice. Now it will go to here, it will return 1 here. Now it will go here 1 and here is also 1. So 1 plus 1 will be 2. So here will be 2. So from each path it will have some value. From this path it will have 1, it will have 2 and it will have 2. Now simply just multiply these values. 2 into 2 into 1. So this will be 4. So 4 should be the connections. Let me try or map the connections. Okay, so just remove this, remove this. I just need to know which nodes are actually having exact value whatever I want. So suppose यहाँ पे 1 था शायद से और यहाँ पे था 3 और 2, यहाँ पे 2 था मे बी, हाँ 2 था. So this will having 2. So yes, this is the node having distance divisible by 3. Nice. This is also a node having distance divisible by 3. This is also a node having distance divisible by 3. This is also a node and this is also a node. Nice. Now my answer is coming 4 by my logic. Let me prove this. Or if it is wrong, then we will improve our formulas. Suppose this is a C point. This is a C point. Now, how many ways are there to connect? One is this, one is this, one is satisfied. Now, one will be this plus one. One will be this plus one. Now, again, three are here, and this three and for same this will be three. So should be six, but we are getting four. What is a problem? So I think DFS will go and it will get all the values. Now if it is 1 into 2, so from this to connect this, two values are there. From okay, so 1, 2, 2 will be there. If we treat this one, then this 1 into 2 will be two values. This 1 into 2 plus two values, and this 2 into 2 will be plus 4, so it will come up 8. So we is it actually the 8 connections which we are getting? So if you think of this, one connection, two connection, two are here. Now again, one connection, one is here. Then again, one, one here, two here. So two are making here, two here, one here. Now this is also one. So this is here getting now two. Now this is again 2 plus 1, 3. And this is from here 4. So 4 plus 2 plus 2. So this is actually whatever we are getting. So how can we formulate that? From DFS we will get the values. And now I need to know how many connections we will have. So basically these two will be again, this will be and this will be 8 connections. One into two we are doing plus one into two we are doing plus two into two we are doing. So basically what we are doing is we are doing this into this, then this into this, and then this into this. Okay. So how many time one is coming, how many time two is coming, and how many time three is coming? That's what we want. So hmm, one into two plus one into two plus two into two. Can we think? अब ये जो करना है ना ऑपरेशन है अपना मल्टीप्लाई का, ये मेरे को फास्ट करना है बस, क्योंकि ऑलरेडी 1000 into 1000 ऑपरेशंस होंगे to go for each DFS. तो ये चेंजेस टू 6 बनेगा। एंड फॉर सब जो भी मिलेंगे, ऐसे तो हो सकता है 6 है, सारे 1 2 3 4 5, सारे के सारे इधर कनेक्टेड, 0 1 2 3 4 और 5 सारे आ गए, और सारों से एक एक मिल गया होगा मेरे को। तो अगर सारों से एक एक मिल रहा है, इसका मतलब दिस कैन connect to all remaining. Simple. If I have one here, basically this can connect to all remaining two. So this will be 2. If 2 is here, this can connect to all remaining 2. So 2 into 2, 4 will be here, and this will be 4. Fuck. Fuck दिया ना? Okay, so we got something kind of this. I think we will try using this solution. So basically, DFS करो, एक वेक्टर मिलेगा, या फिर वेक्टर तो हम क्रिएट कर लेंगे हर DFS से। करना क्या है बेसिकली, वेक्टर बनाओ, वेक्टर में कुछ कुछ होगा, उसका प्रीफिक्स ले लो। क्या करो, ये इनके साथ, ये इनके साथ, ये इनके साथ, और दिस विल बी इनके साथ बात करो। लेट अस ट्राई टू डू दिस। तो फर्स्ट स्टेप है हमारी, हर जगह से डीएफएस करना, एकदम ब्रूट फोर्स लॉजिक कर रहा हूँ, इसमें कुछ तगड़ा वाला है ही नहीं। तो हर जगह से डीएफएस करना। तो इंट एन विल बी व्हाट, एजेस कितने होंगे, एन माइनस वन एजेस होंगे बेसिकली। यस, एंड एन माइनस वन एजेस है, तो एन विल बी द बेसिकली इंट एन इक्वल्स टू, एन इक्वल्स टू क्या होगा अपना, एजेस प्लस वन होगा, एजेस डॉट साइज प्लस वन। ठीक है। नाउ I have to create one unordered map of pair of map of int comma pair of int comma int, or vector of pair of int comma int, pair of int comma int mpp, और adj कर लो इसको, adj। Now create this adj for auto address of addition edges. Now what we have, u will be edge का 0, and v will be edge का 1, int weight will be edge का 2, I guess, है ना। Now what I have to do is adj of u dot push, what we will store this, we will store destination and with distance. Same goes with this. Now this will be undirected graph, so that's why we are pushing two vectors. Nice. Now graph is ready, or tree, whatever it is. Now I have to go from each node I guess I'm still creating a problem. Is it actually needed? Is it actually needed to do the DFS for each? If we do the DFS for each thing, we will have suppose vector of just thing. Just let us suppose um this is what this is something ARR. Suppose I will give you the reason why I'm keeping this with me. Then basically I will go from each vertex 0, or we can call it as u will be 0, u is smaller than n, u plus plus. So basically we will try to do the DFS for each u. तो u से मैं कहाँ कहाँ जा सकता हूँ, वहां के लिए मैं DFS कॉल कर दूंगा with the distance. That will be my vector. सारे फॉल्स हैं। अब मेरे को क्या करना है यहाँ से, एडिज ऑफ यू से मैं कहाँ कहाँ जा सकता हूँ, and from each it will return a value, isn't it? And that value will be inserted into the vector of int temp ले लो, temp dot push back एक DFS नाम का फंक्शन करूंगा जिसके अंदर मैं क्या कह दूंगा, I'm implementing it in a wrong way. And just only visited of you will be true. And this DFS will be you. Now, you say we are going to the next, so next dot first, next dot first, visited as it is, but current weight will be next dot second. We should pass this, and then we have visited. Okay, okay. Now we have to define this DFS. And DFS, this what will it have? And we are what at which current distance कितना है, then we will have int signal speed sp, तो अपन ऐड कर सकते sp करके signal speed, and then we will have vector of boolean visited. Simply current, if current or ways of current and return 0, क्योंकि वो 0 का क्या फायदा नहीं है अपना, है ठीक है। सबसे पहला अब int answer or int cnt will be equals to initially uh, distance mod sp equals to 0. If distance mod st equals to 0, then it will be 1 or it will be nice. जब भी तू जाएगा वो तेरे पास वो होगा नाइस और तू यहाँ से सारे जगह पे जाएगा नेक्स्ट फॉर ऑटो और इसको विजिटेड भी करना पड़ेगा मेरे को तो विज ऑफ करंट will be true and I will go to auto next in auto next in what so adj पास करना पड़ेगा so this is adj पास एड्रेस सो एडीजी भी पास करना पड़ेगा अब क्या करना है फॉर ऑटो नेक्स्ट एंड एडीजी भी तो नेक्स्ट है मेरे पास क्या क्या होगा नेक्स्ट ऑफ एडीजे ऑफ करंट जा रहा हूँ तो मैं क्या करूंगा सी एन टी प्लस इक्वल्स टू करना पड़ेगा मेरे को हर डीएफएस में अभी दे रहा हूँ क्या फिर से हाँ प्लस इक्वल्स टू हर डीएफएस में जाऊंगा कि भाई मेरे पास मैं यहाँ तक एक हूँ आगे से लेके आ है ना तो आगे से लेके क्या देगा नेक्स्ट डॉट एफ आई आर एस टी नेक्स्ट डॉट सेकेंड प्लस करंट डिस्टेंस वैसे एस पी एज इट इज दिस एज इट इज एंड एडीजे एज इट इज ठीक है एंड रिटर्न सी एन टी नाउ I will have a temp just I will for auto in temp see out a and I just have to see out you and इसके लिए मेरे को ये मिल रहा है ऐसे मैं प्रिंट करके देखता हूँ am I getting a correct answer or not and then see out and this is for debugging this is not actually the answer I return empty वो कर देता हूँ अभी के लिए so let us try error ना दे दे मित्र क्या बोल रहे हैं अच्छा एडीजे पास करना भूल गए so okay let us check ये तो बहुत फक कर जाएगा इधर आके देखते हैं why it is written in 0 0 should not be there if it is 0 yeah. From 3 we will have 4 DFS this will have 0 this will 0 this will be 0 and this will be 0 for 3 answer is also 0 isn't it now for 0 answer is 1 because 2 into 1 will be there this will be 2 into 1 बाकी सब तो एक ही है नाइस अभी जरा इसके लिए अबे इधर भी तो एक ही आ रहा है और अगर मैं मेरा वाला टेस्ट केस दे दूं इधर 3 क्या है तो 3 तो वो है ठीक है मेरा वाला टेस्ट केस दे दूं ये भी दे दिया इसके आगे मैंने दिया है और जिसके मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि भाई 6 से 7 तक जाने का भी अगर रास्ता है having 3 as a distance as as it is 7 से 8 जाने का भी एक रास्ता है having distance 3 okay now let us check again okay so this is written at 6 we are having 2 1 2 and that is actually correct if it is 2 1 2 then this 2 into 1 into 2 so basically we have to do the prefixation then 2 into 3 will be 6 and 2 into 1 will be 2 Hmm. Or else we can have basically this will be added then this will be 3 and whatever is coming into 2 nice what I'm thinking is rather than doing this okay let's do this currently but what I'm thinking is just make pre like we have current sum is 0 okay 0 we will have now 0 into 2 will be 0 and 2 will be added to the current sum then we will get 1 then 1 into 2 will be 2. We will have answer as a 2, and then this will be added to the current sum, and current sum will be 3. Now 2 will become 2 into 3 will be like current sum will be 3 into 2 will be 6, and 2 already we have the answer. So 2 plus 3 will be 8, and that is the answer actually. Now for this 4 into 1, so 4 into 1 will be 4 at the end. So 4 ways here. Nice, nice. So I think I got the answer. So basically क्या करना है? I will have a two thing. Int CNT, int CNT will be 0, and int current sum will be 0. So whatever we are getting here, let us suppose, this is a temp. CNT will be this. Now, now we have a temp CNT. So CNT will be equals to, or CNT plus equals to current sum into temp CNT. Now current sum plus equals to temp CNT. And for each, if you try to like suppose we will try to see out here the what CNT. This should return the answer. For you, this is the answer. For we, this is the answer, and I guess that's what we want. So if you do this and time को जरा time के लिए हटा दें. Yes, this is also good, and this is देखो 0446, and that is what we required here. Okay, now this ARR I am keeping for something fucking idiot things, and this is removed. Then this will be also removed. I just want to keep one vector of int, and then simply answer dot pushback current sum. No current sum, CNT. And this CNT return answer. If you do this, this will be okay. So this is correct for this. This is correct for my test case. If I remove my test case here from here, so this should be again correct for whatever we have. It is actually. So if we think of it as a time complexity, we are doing this. This is O of n. This is basically O of n into every time we are going into the DFS. Where the fuck is DFS? So for auto next. For auto next, we are doing DFS. Basically, it is an operation. So n into n, and I think n square solution should get accepted. Let us try to submit भगवान की कृपा से signals will tend to 6, weight is 10 raised to 6. So agar weight is 10 raised to 6, then I should keep this distance as a long, because this can go into the long, and then current and this how to do multiplication 1 LL into 1 LL, and distance is already long, so this will adjust. Now next second is will be distance, so just convert it into the LL. I think this is good. This is good though. Accept कर दिया दोस्तों वहाँ का चोला रे. This won't be the best solution, but this is the solution. I'm just doing brute force, like this is the brute force I have wrote. It should have some optimal solutions as well. Now see the rank, गुड्डू रैंक दोस्तों. दिक्कत यह है कि मैं रॉन्ग कर दिया सेकंड वाले में, वो नहीं करना था. ये 5 मिनट चुद गए होंगे, वो नहीं करना था मेरे को. Pretty good problem for my level. I'll go to last just read and try to find some intuition. Okay, same data structure related problem. Find the maximum sum of node values. Okay. Undirected array with n nodes, number from 0 to n minus 1. You are given a zero index to the integer array ages of length n minus 1. N edges of a that indicate that there is a edge between u and v in a tree. You are and v. We are also given a positive integer k and a zero index array, non-negative integer of non-negative integer nums of length n, where nums of I represent the value of the node numbered I. What the fuck? उसकी वैल्यू क्या है? अच्छा. Alice wants Alice wants the sum of the values of tree nodes to be maximum, for which Alice can perform following operation in a number of time including zero on a tree. Choose any edge u and v connecting node u and v and update their values as follows. Nums of u will be equals to nums of u's or k. Okay, k is given or not? We are also in KS. And v is the nums of r. It is the maximum possible sum of values Alice can achieve by performing the operation a number of times. So basically, you can do XOR operation. है ना? With K, we can do the XOR. Your voice is very slow. Bro, I have maximized my voice. What can I do? Slow or low? I have maximized my voice, bro, from OBS. Mm, I think I need to buy a mic. What they want us to do is a sum of values of a tree to be maximized. If it is a tree, it should connect any U and V, and it is undirected. अच्छा, so connecting U and V, so basically we can simply update these two, or these two. This is what. Uh, if 7 is here, values are associated 2 and 3. If 2's or 7, yes, the most significant bit will be set. Okay. अब ये जो है ना, अच्छा एज बोला है तो है भाई, मैं ही चूतिया हूँ. I can update a age. Any age I can update basically. I have given ages here. I have 0 to 1. For 0 I have this. And sum बड़ा है तो overall what I do. I can be, अच्छा दोनों को सॉल्व करना पड़ेगा क्या? दोनों को सॉल्व के करना पड़ेगा. सो अगर इन दोनों का सम ऑलरेडी अच्छा आ रहा है तो मैं इन दोनों को सॉल्व करके सम लेके देखूंगा, बट इतना पांच छह सवाल तो नहीं देंगे ना वो. चलो कोई दिक्कत नहीं, मैं इसको अब सॉल्व करूंगा, सीखूंगा इससे. मेरे को कोई इंटरेस्ट है नहीं इतना बड़ा सवाल सॉल्व करने में. What can I do? I can stop this. stop this and see the tags. Array dynamic program and greedy bit manipulation, tree sorting, dynamic programming. DP on trees. Exactly, this is what I'm thinking about. But they have specified here the edge. Fuck.